Greetings YouTubers, my watchers, Mr. Nostalgic here. We have something different today. I really wanted to discuss this because I feel like it's really important before the game actually comes out. Well, pretty much there's people already playing the game. You know, the demos come out, the beta was obviously launched in October. So I thought I'd delve into it before the actual full package does come. You know, so we are here discussing Tekken 8. I cannot wait for this game to come out because the game is fantastic. I didn't play the beta. I literally played the demo version. And honestly, I was actually angry for the simple fact that it was quite short. You know, I'm not literally saying anything bad towards the developers for it to be short. It's just that I wanted it to be longer because I was enjoying it so much. But sit back and relax. I'm going to tell you guys the reason why you should get this game. You know, and it's going to be applied for everybody, even if you're a beginner. So we're going to get straight into it. First and foremost, I do believe you should get this game, guys, and this might not apply too much within what I'm going to say about the game itself, but it is a game that's going to be released on all platforms such as the PlayStation 5, Xbox, both Xboxes, also the PC as well. And normally games like this on launch don't really come out on PC straight away, which I was quite surprised, to be honest. This highlights that the developers are fully equipped with what they're about to produce. You know, as I said, I played the demo version on PlayStation 5. Imagine getting yourself Tekken 8 on the PC, playing at the highest, you know, max settings. You know, I find that incredible, to be honest. And I'm literally just going to show you a few specs in terms of what the PC version is required, and it's pretty much decent if you ask me. It's pretty much, it's not, I don't believe it's asking for much, you know, especially for the ones that want to maximize this game in its full potential. So yeah, definitely I can say a really positive thing that it will be on all platforms, and I do believe it might be, you know, crossplay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've not really seen any information regarding that, but how good would that be? Adding to an addition on the reasons why you guys should actually get this game is the visuals itself and the sound effects. The visuals are unbelievable. What actually catches my eye is the sound effects, guys. The sound effects are so brilliant. Like when you're pulling off the combos, the sound effects with the combos just gives you that feeling, like it gives you that, you know what I mean, that rage feeling. And that's the thing that we love about Tekken. And this one here, this game here, oh, I'm literally speechless. If you guys have played the demo, you need to play. You need to play, honestly. Play it first. Ignore what I'm saying. Play it first, okay? And then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't even have to be a person that's grew up on the franchise itself or been playing it previously. If you know what if you want to know what a real fighting game feels like, please do play Tekken 8. It is a fantastic game. You can imagine all the characters, you know, that you can use, and just the sound effects, the flow with them is really incredible, guys. Honestly, that alone is enough to actually get the game. I'm being honest with you. The sound effects are brilliant. What I'm about to say will help a lot of beginners that have not played Tekken at all whatsoever. And I think what they've implemented this game, what I'm about to say, is fantastic. At first I was thinking, what on earth is it? Is it just some, you know, automatic thing that just does it by itself? And it's not. You can use it whenever you want. And it is called the heat system. I'm literally going to read it off my phone, so I'm not going to miss out anything at all whatsoever, and I'll explain it afterwards. So here we are, guys. The heat system in Tekken 8 enhances your offensive power for exactly 10 seconds. Right below your health, there is a small blue bar that detonates your heat gauge and can be used only once per round. Once you've activated your heat gauge, you'll be able to perform powerful moves and combos that can deal a lot of damage. If the opponent gets knocked down, the heat timer stops. Honestly, this heat system thing is what was missing in a Tekken game. It's very helpful, it's very effective, and a lot of people will probably complain about it, the ones that are you know, at the top. But I can see what this game's trying to do. It is trying to draw the beginners in and try to enjoy a better experience. And I feel like it's a really good thing. I'm not a beginner, sorry, but I'm not obviously on the top of the food chain. I'm about in the middle. But this heat thing is obviously something that's going to help towards your game, regardless of any level you're at. You know, it's a fantastic thing to use. It's a little button that you use once you're getting a bit beat up, I would say. You know, and it pretty much helps. It's literally separate from your special move. So this game is allowing you to have a lot up your sleeve, and you can be a really good player by using it. And if you use, you know, different things at different times, it can definitely enhance your game for sure. A couple of new characters that have been added to the roster. The good thing is that nobody has been removed to my knowledge regarding the Tekken franchise itself, which is fantastic. Well, obviously, to be precise, in Tekken 8, because I've looked through the characters, everybody seems to be, you know, there, which is great, you know, because a lot of games do tend to remove certain characters for no specific reason. Obviously, there's a reason behind it, but they never state it. But I'm really happy that Tekken has, you know, had that loyalty towards the characters that are in the game. But there's a couple of new characters that are going to be in the game, but I'm going to wheel off some of the characters that are, you know, with people not familiar of. So we got Rina, which is a character that's been added. We've got Alyssa, we've got Safina. I'm trying to just have a look at the ones that have been added, and also Jun Kazama. So a lot of people might not be familiar with this girl. This girl was introduced in 2002, so she's been around a long time. She apparently got removed out of the game, but now she is back. And speaking of her name, I actually do remember her because I actually grew up on the Tekken franchise. So this is brilliant news, guys, that she is back. She's up and running, and hopefully she can be a really good addition to the Tekken 8. So yeah, I can honestly say this is a really good reason that, you know, all the characters are still in the game, and the game's slowly bringing new characters in, because there's previous characters that have fitted in well, such as Steve, you know, Lars. There's a couple of them that weren't in the Tekkens, you know, over a decade ago, and it's just a good look that they're still here, and they're still up and running, and they're still improving in terms of their mechanics, their movement, their fighting styles, and so forth and so forth. 2 controller styles have been introduced into this game. Well, one was obviously previous in Tekken 7, but there's obviously a new control style, which is called the special style, and I'm going to read it out. So the first control style, which I'm actually going to read out first, well, these are choices basically that you can choose from. So we have the arcade style, which is an authentic Tekken traditional play style with a high degree of freedom, which everybody should be familiar with, all the Tekken players. And this one is the one that actually caught my eye, and the control style is fantastic in my opinion. So I'll read it off and I'll explain what it actually is. So the special style is the easy combo and assist features of Tekken 7 has been combined and evolved. Each button has a recommended move and combo for each character. New controls that feel more like action games, specialized for casual play. Wow, I know it's a lot, but this is going to be an excellent tool for the players that are beginners as well, because there is room for people to actually get better at this game. For the ones that weren't feeling Tekken before because they thought it was just too much to piece together, guys, you're definitely wrong with this now. This is going to be the solution for it. The only downfall I would say is you're going to get pretty much harder opponents now, because they're going to start using this as an advantage, and it is going to be an advantage because you don't really need to practice your own combinations yourself. Literally, you press the buttons, it does it all by itself, you know. But obviously the experts are definitely not going to have an issue with this. But as I've already mentioned, I'm not a beginner. I'm kind of like in the middle. and this has helped my game a lot. But as for myself, I don't really want to be focusing on, you know, a specific control style that's literally going to do everything by itself. But then again, you've got to be smart with it. You got to know when to use it as well, because, you know, we do have obviously a blocking system on the game, and it's only going to work for, it is going to work for majority for sure. I can honestly say it will work, but you got to be extra smart with it for sure. I hope I have been convincing with this video. You know, I do hope you have liked this video. So if you have, guys, please like, share, subscribe. It's always appreciated. The love's always appreciated. And as I said, I think this game will be released at a $60 price, 64 round that mark. And I can honestly say, I wouldn't hesitate for sure. If you grew up on the Tekken franchise itself, you would kind of know straight away to just, it's technically an automatic purchase. You know, they have topped it off. And what's the good thing about it is it's releasing on next gens, and not only PlayStation 5 and Xbox, it's going to be on the PC as well. In my opinion, I would probably say go for the PlayStation 5 version just to be more on the safe side, because, you know, once a game has been released on PC, at times you can have the major bugs. I'm not saying that you can't have that with PlayStation. I just feel like it runs a bit more better on the PlayStation, but obviously the PC gives you that full capacity, and you've just got to wait a little bit. But then again, I'm not too sure if, you know, if it's gonna have bugs. So if it's not, I don't see. Well, then again, the Tekken is going to be released at the same time as the other platforms, so the PC version is going to be the same. So I'm assuming that the developers know what they're doing. They're ready for the game to be released. So who knows? But yeah, guys, I hope you loved this video. Thank you.